everybody, and welcome to Attingham Park. So I'm back with another episode. It's been very trying to get everything lined out. So we're just going to we're going to go ahead and get this field windrowed. Need to turn around right here because obviously I'm going in the wrong direction. Luckily, I think I left this gate open. Yes. All right, let's get this started over here. If my audio sounds weird, part of it's because I had to use a different program. My other program, for some reason, isn't working at the moment. Normally I use DaVinci, but I'm having to use iMovie at the moment. DaVinci's glitching on me. I was thinking about everything that we've been going through with the Rona. And all the things that people are dealing with. And I think there's a few things that introverts kind of know that regular people don't necessarily always, and I say regular people who aren't introverts, generally don't really think too much about, because they use people to fuel their passions and their thoughts and their energy. But when you're an introvert, you have to kind of think, how can I make me happy without the people? Because I just don't usually have that much energy for people. Not that I don't get along with people. I love people. But, after a while, I get burnt out. And I think the things to remember is that, you need to have something in your life that's fun. That's fun for you. You need to have something in your life that helps you relax and unwind, whether it's yoga, meditation, playing a game like this that's quiet and relaxing. And you need to have some kind of connection. If you can't have a physical connection, internet works. Find a chat room. Find a group that you get along with people in. Something where you have something in common. And I think, if you can find those things, and then, that fun element, make sure it's something that you enjoy doing. A hobby, a game, reading books, something. And, if you have all that in your life, you can kind of get past all the being closed off from the rest of the world. Just my thoughts. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be back with you in just a second. So it's 20 past 7 and we got this done. So I think we're going to call it a night and start fresh in the morning. So I'll see you all then. So good morning. We've made it through the night. Now we got to get all this collected up and get all that taken care of. So what I'm going to ask you is, if you're watching this and you're enjoying this, share it, like it. You know, help me build this community up so we can have enough people to make it fun and interesting. If you have ideas, thoughts, things that you'd like to see me do differently, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll take any information I can get. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube. This is my first try at this. Well, my second try at this, if you want to count my first video that was kind of rough. So, you know, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here to some extent. I love the game. I love interacting with other people that love the game. So I thought it would be a good mix for me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll see you on the other side. So that's one more thing done and out of the way. Okay, now, so do we want to sell a little bit at the biogas to earn us a little extra money, or take it all straight to the silo? Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep dumping. See if we can't get this done. I did put a little bit in the biogas plant when I first started, and I was gonna put some more in there, but I think we're gonna get more money for it if we ferment it all first, because silage brings us more money, of course. Alright, once again, let me get this done and I'll be back with you shortly. If you get tired of these jumps, let me know, and as soon as I learn how to time lapse, I'll start doing that. I know it can be kind of boring to watch time lapse after time lapse, but I don't want to burn you out with feeling like you're missing half the show either. So I'm kind of not sure, and I honestly do not know how to time lapse at the moment. Let's get rid of this leased equipment and okay. I just don't want to spend a lot of time or a lot of money on the leased equipment. I think it'd be better to buy our own. And I really like this tractor. The reason I like it is it's got a good amount of horsepower for, you know, very little money in comparison. I may switch out to other tractors, you know, in the future, but for right now, I just really love this tractor. Does everything I need to do. Doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. And I think I warned you all about my dogs last time, so if you hear them in the background, just... if it annoys you, let me know, and I'll try to figure out a way to keep them quiet. Oh, I think this one... yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. Oh, and you will see me using the mod for used equipment. It's one of my favorite mods. It's really hard for me to play without it. Because when you're first starting out, I mean, if you're building a farm for the first time, realistically, are you going to go out and buy brand new equipment? Most of us are not. So, to me, it's totally realistic to use used equipment when you're starting a farm. So you'll see me use it on pretty much everything. As we build up the farm, I may not be so quick to... yeah, that's another bad habit I have, is jumping from vehicle to vehicle instead of like getting out and walking. I like shortcuts, I'm sorry. Something you're going to find out about me, I love shortcuts. Yes, I really love the scenery in this game, in this map. It's really, especially that river with, you know, with the bridge right there. It's just such a pretty map. Still trying to get my volume and everything right, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, I'm still getting used to all these little narrow roads and hedges with collisions, and from the U.S., I'm used to, like, really open spaces. Grew up in Wisconsin and then moved to Arkansas, so both places have a very open scope. Traffic moves a lot faster on this map. There we go, driving down the middle. Yeah, and I don't remember if I told you in the last video, but I do use my keyboard for steering, so if my steering seems a little wonky, that's probably why. It's just so pretty through here. Yeah, I thought I'd take and just do one time where we drove through so y'all could see. If you haven't played Attingham Park, then you'd have a chance to kind of see some of the scenery and how it looks. Yeah, so I'm thinking once we get everything else done, that probably a contract would be a good way to make some money. We're not going to be able to buy a farm right off because we've got a lot of equipment to get our hands on, so I can lease a few things, but we really need to have equipment if we're going to run a farm. So here we are, home sweet home. So contracts. I'd like to have one that makes us a lot of money, like this one. I don't know. I don't think so. This one looks pretty good. Catch you in a minute. Okay, so where's our stuff? Is it over? Yes, it is. Awesome. Okay, oops. I'm glad it isn't real life, because I'd have probably bent it. So, here we go. Just so you know, I do have lost my train of thought. I do have crop destruction off and weeds off because while I enjoyed the challenge, they don't work right. And if there's one thing I hate is when you're messing with certain things in a game that just, they weren't set up right. I'm sorry, if you're working on a real farm, you're not going to get a weed in every single inch of every single space. It's just not going to happen. They're going to be sporadic and spread out. And I don't like the way they do weeds on here. Now, in the future, if y'all want me to do weeds, I'm not opposed. But I normally play with weeds off because of that. Okay. Out. You heard that little something. The cat slid off the arm of the chair and decided to stick his claws in me and hang on to not fall. It stung just a little bit. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think of what I could talk about. I guess I could tell you a little bit about me. I have 5 children, 2 steps. There's kind of a 2 of mine, 2 of his, 1 of ours. They're all grown up. They all have their own lives away from home. I have 9 grandchildren. And because we had that empty nest thing going on, we decided to fill it up with some 4-legged critters. So I've got cats, I've got dogs, I've got mice, and I've got hamsters. And I get lots of love and attention. I've always been an animal lover, as long as I can remember. Of course, I could be because my mom, when I was growing up, when I was little, my mom was breeding Basenjis for show. So I grew up surrounded by dogs most of my childhood. That is another one of my favorite mods. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it alerts you when you're at the halfway point, and again at 80%, that you're getting full. I may do a video one day about the, well, with FS22 coming, maybe I'll just hold off and we'll see what I find in FS22. I was going to say I'd tell you all what my favorite mods are, but we've only got, what, 2 months? And FS22 will be here. And maybe we'll save our excitement and our effort for that. I can't wait till FS22 gets here. I really can't. I'm so excited. I think my favorite things are the production chains that are coming. That's got me excited. Let's see. I like the deer, which I noticed when they said it, they didn't say deer, they said wildlife. So that makes me kind of wonder, is there going to be more than just deer? And then, what else was it? I like the fact that we can find and pick up rocks. I'm sure I'm going to wreck more than one piece of equipment on rocks, just because I'm really good at that kind of stuff. But I'm just so excited for FS22. I can't wait for it to get here. If you're wondering about my history with Farming Simulator, I actually played the first one. I think it was 2009. And then I played a little in 2011 maybe? Whatever the next one was that came out. And then I didn't play again until FS19, so I decided one day to give it a try and fell in love. I don't know why I didn't play the ones in the middle. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, so if you want to know anything else about me, feel free to leave comments below, and you know, if it's not too private, I'll be happy to share. Maybe if I take and I cut a bunch right here, then I can bring the truck in without worrying about having to squish everything. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I'm going to go ahead and go back and just fix it. There we go. That's better. Go ahead and just do this so we got it all in a straight line. We're going to be full here in a minute. I know, I have quirky ways of doing things. You'll get used to it. Maybe I can get this last patch in. Okay, we are full. At least it's close by. One of the hardest things for me to get used to is driving on the other side of the road. So you may see me do weird things like driving on the wrong side and running into people. Hopefully not, but you never know. Whoa. Okay, slow down. Okay. This should give us an idea of how much each load from the harvester's going to give us. Yeah, so anyway, my grandchildren are always telling me that I'm nerdy. And so are my kids. And they call me, my grandkids call me Nana, so it just made sense to use nerdy Nana. I thought they'd get a kick out of that. Alright, so we're empty. Let's get back to harvesting. Okay, well this is a humongous field and it's going to take me quite a while to do it, even with this big header on here. So, probably going to go ahead and jump. So I'll see you on the other side. So this is our last delivery of the evening. This one's going to be for us. It's British Grains. Drop this off and return our equipment and complete our contract and call it a night. There we are. Contract done. It's quite peaceful here. Well, guys, it's been a long day, and I think I need to get some sleep. See y'all next time.